everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and another intuitive energy message. Let's see what's going on. Without further ado, let's get into it with our prayer. Divine, thank you once again. I already meditated, so I got some messages. I may share a few. Divine Source, thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection. Thank you for this morning message. This morning for me, at this moment in time, whatever moment in time for you is the right moment in time. Divine, please console anybody who is in need of at this time. And please thank you, Divine Benevolent Source, for my YouTube viewers and channelers and the message. Because I'm just the funnel. It's all of our energy combined. So, that's why I say over and over again, please use your own discernment and, let your conscience be your guide, because it's for a group that I'm the funnel for the energy. So I'm picking up what's most prevalent. Doesn't mean that other things aren't happening, and it doesn't mean that other things are not happening, if you know what I mean, on an individual basis. Something may resonate, something may not. Checkmate. Ooh, wait. First card out is a doozy. This return department. Something got returned. Ooh, wee. Increase. Somebody's getting a return on something, like maybe stocks and bonds and stuff like that. Federal offense. Oh, what? Whoa. Wait a minute. Back that truck up. Federal offense is never a good thing. Never want to offend the federales. You just don't want to do it. Backfire. So maybe somebody was trying to win something. Maybe they were trying to take you to court. Nothing but love. Hey, babe, I want to cut your throat, but I love you. Nothing but love for you, though. Maybe I don't know. Because checkmate to me is somebody who, burrows down. They want to win at all costs kind of energy, Mm-hmm. Somebody's wanting to win at all costs and putting more pressure, increasing the pumping up something about a federal offense backfired. They thought they were maybe going to sue you, maybe bail bond, or some witch. Yeah, keys. Could be the Florida Keys. I never thought of that. Pro bono backfire. Someone's not doing something for no money. Manufacturing. Wheels are in motion. Those wheels, they keep it going. To send text messages. I need bail. Was that, my gosh, and acting like they have nothing but love for you now, and they're getting frozen out. 10th Avenue freeze out. You're not there for this person this witch, who was on demon time. Mm-hmm. So they want to invite you somewhere, some invitation. The buck stops here. No, you said no more. No more. Not dealing with the shenanigans anymore. I'm over it. Felony charges, federal offense. Federal offense, felony. Felonious. This person, somebody's going down. Or they want you to, and it backfired on them, and now they have felony charges against them. You are loved. Uh-huh. Tell me about it. Tell me all about it. Chance of a lifetime. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I hear you saying this. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. And that would be your response to this invitation. Okay? Everlasting overflow. Something's coming in for you that's going to last a long, long, possibly for the rest of your life. Something good, something positive. And it's going to also, before that, maybe you might get some emotional cleansing going on. And then all of a sudden, another bump, you're going to get another boon, another bump up. But you've got to cleanse emotionally. And I tell, when I was doing life coaching, like regularly, I had regular clients, that I used to go to people's homes when I first started because nobody knew how to, any idea what a life coach did or was, except for like in the more affluent neighborhoods. So I used to do house calls, right? And but the thing is that back in those days, I used to tell people, you know, that you can't. When is now for you? You know, when is now? Um, People will call me, clients will call me and they'd say, I really want to do this and dinner, call you at weird hours of the night too, because they had the right to do so, which was fine, to discuss things, to bounce things. And, sometimes you get that late night call. And after they say everything, I'm gonna, and you go, well, when is now for you? And they, right now. And I'm like, well, then we're going to come up with a plan of action. I expect the next visit that you have you've done some homework, research, something. This person wanted an easier life. They stole something they shouldn't have taken. Now, the deal here is they wanted you to pay for it, for what they stole from you in some way, like go to jail, die, whatever it was, but they wanted you to feel the brunt of it, right? So you would pay twice. And that's the thing that, like, when the divine said, no, 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 nobody's paying twice for a crime they shouldn't have paid for in the first place, you know? No, no, no. So let's see. I'm getting this. All's coming really fast, so don't mind me here. Thank you so much for watching my channel, watching my videos, guys. I really appreciate you for popping in, stopping by. Our our soul train is getting more cars as we go. You can use, me running back and forth on throughout the cars, from the conductors all the way down to the caboose. I like a wide range. Checkmate. January. It's coming. Ooh. This is a very cold, it's cold, man. June, return, they got to return something by June, possibly in so February, March, April, May, June. That's like 4 months. Or if something, claims adjuster's going to increase something here. Somebody's trying to increase something to a claims adjuster. Whoa, federal offense, grandmother. Crime against a grandmother, who? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Federal offense. Our grandmother committed a federal offense? Backfire, August. Backfired in August. So maybe somebody wanted to win by having you arrested for doing something? You know, like, I don't know, there's some people in the world that live by their own laws, like what they think is right. So what they think is right, they automatically think that the courts have that their particular way of seeing something on the books ready to fire when ready. It don't work like that. It doesn't. It does not. What's on the books is on the books. What ain't on the books ain't on the books. Nothing but love. Look at this. It backfired on this person because their actions started to like, okay, cast the beam out of thine own eye first. And this person had a lot of stuff to hide, and like, if you got stuff to hide, you need to mind your own business, basically, is what I'm getting here. Somebody had more to hide. Why does this not feel right? Well, we'll see what happens. But somebody had more to hide than you. Nothing but love. Return that love to me and pay my bail. Time is on your side because you gave these people nothing but love. You gave these people nothing but love. What'd you get in return? Hot info leaking, scolding, hot caution, bail bond. Okay? Somebody's to get out on bail, somebody's going to release information. What did I just say? Who, what, when, where? This witch. Who the witch is behind everything. Somebody wants to tell. Keys to get themselves out of trouble. There's no honor amongst thieves. You know what I mean? At some point, it's everybody's in it for their own gain. And, you know, and if it's family that turned on you, the people that aren't family, well, all right. Swim at your own risk. Keys were spiked. Somebody did something with somebody's keys. Tried to spike somebody's drink to get their keys. A witch. Somebody who's two-faced and has a big mouth, and they're two-faced. And they're representing somebody for free. Everlasting overflowing. The wheels are in motion for something to keep going, to never end. Text message. Somebody wants amnesty. I told you that. Bail bond. I'll tell you, I'll hand you the text messages. I'll show you everything I have. But there's no, if they've hijacked your phone, they can answer any question as you and not be you. Some things have to be physically identified. You will have to physically identify because of all of this fraud. It's the technical age, man. Ice baby, emotional intelligence. You knew. Freeze that, don't answer the call, don't pay. Because if you answer the call, you may weaken. So don't even. Just do you. Demon time, because somebody's on demon time here. Yeah, clandestine, doing things in secret at night. Demon time at night. Ooh, no one will know. We all know. Stop it. And now they want help, an invitation to help. What? This person got themselves in trouble, trying to get you in trouble for some grudge, and now they want you to bail them out. Like, of course. Suicide magic. The buck stops here. Uh-oh. They don't want something to go on. More than enough felony charges. More than enough for felony charges here. So this might be the law. You are loved. Follow your intuition. Somebody coming in saying, but I do love you. You don't understand. Let this shake out, man. Let this shake out. And us little crumbs that are left behind, we'll scamper somewhere. But I mean, until this shakes out, I wouldn't. Accountant, claims adjuster, accountant, chance of a lifetime. Look at this. You following your intuition, maybe bringing in some failed plans to covet thy neighbor's house. So it's not going to work. See, all of this backfired, cold-blooded. If you get this house, I'm telling you, if you get this house, I would do one of two things. If you're bold and brave enough, cleanse it and live in it. But if you're not, which is me, I'm the timid type, I would sell it and buy something purely of my own. I would not necessarily, but that's just me, you do you. I would not necessarily want this house because to me it's got too much bad mojo. I'd be cleansing it constantly and still, I would want something fresh. It's a shame because this was left to you. I don't know, but it looks like somebody's trying to get you in trouble here. Whether it's a house, money, whatever, you know what I mean? You might have won a case in June and somebody had to return in January and somebody was supposed to return something by June. What is this month? We're with the holidays around the corner, really? Claims adjuster? Something backfired here by August because they didn't give you this in June. Now they're in trouble. They might even be have gotten arrested. I don't know, I don't know the law. I'm not going to pretend to say I know all the laws. I'm reading energy. Don't say, well, is this legal and da 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 da. I'm reading the energy. God makes a way out of no way, yay? What's this with this checkmate in January? Poverty. So by January, somebody was broke. Or, yeah, because they had to return something. Or in January, somebody became impoverished, I should say, because they had to return something in June. Coffin. Return and end something by June. Otherwise, they were going to lose money. So somebody won something here, and what is the claims adjuster increasing? One card, divine. Despair, because something is increasing. This claims adjuster is increasing something. here, or something is increasing, and which is putting somebody in despair. This looks like something having to do with death. We have more despair. Federal offense, grandmother. I don't know. Did somebody do something to their grandmother? Commit a federal offense, a federal crime against a grandmother? Oh my. Concern that something is going to backfire in August, or concern over a backfire, that something that backfired in August. A courtship, nothing but love. Time is on your side when it comes to some courtship. Bad health, bail bond, info leak. Somebody has a leaky faucet, scalding hot. They're out on bail. Ooh, telling you they got nothing but love for you. Common denominator is some lover to this person who is a witch. That's what it's about. This message had keys in it. Oh my gosh. Did someone here send you keys to a house? I mean, actual keys. And with all this stuff, like where to pick up the deed and what the lawyer that's holding it, and this person had the keys in their hand with the letter or whatever from somebody who passed on and then identified as you. And that's how they got to be living in this house. Is this starting to make sense to anybody? Somebody here, big mouth, two-faced, they're going to jail pro bono, or they are in jail. Somebody's representing somebody who spoke out of both sides of their mouth. They were stealing. They thought it would never end. Keep it coming. Keep the money coming. That's what they thought. They thought the money would never end because it had been going on for so long. Some of you are in a 5-year cycle and some of you are in a 10-year cycle. Inside of those cycles are mini lessons, you know? So this thief thought this was never ending. Amnesty. Community wants amnesty, or somebody wants amnesty from this community that they were involved with. Mm-hmm. Adjudication. See, this is a couple here. Couple. Mm-hmm. That want amnesty from a community. For stealing from a community, even maybe. Demon time and clandestine. Jail. For the stuff that they were doing in the dark. They were doing this stuff in the dark. They were doing it and doing it and doing it well. Somebody wants to send you an invitation like they can't help but make it seem like they're doing you a favor by inviting you somewhere, but then when they get you there, they're going to ask for your help. I don't know. Unexpected income. Or this could be somebody yeah, no. I don't know. I wouldn't trust that unless it was meeting like in an office, which could be to get some unexpected income, but I don't see that. Yeah, message of concern. Buck stops here. The suicide magic. Somebody's getting a message to cut it out. They're concerned because there's more than enough evidence for felony charges against someone. Did we have the thief? Yeah, we do have the thief right here that kept taking. They thought it was never going to end. Journey, you are love. Follow your instincts. This has to do with a platform. It has to do with luggage, and it has to do with a train. It also has to do with something underground. The ceiling. Follow your instincts when it comes to your ceiling. Here, somebody's expecting the chance of a lifetime. This accountant is going to help them out. They're pregnant. This is a couple who's having something frozen of theirs. So this is expect this because this couple's getting something frozen that they took from possibly a person who passed on that they have to return. They were supposed to return it in June. Main male, failed plans, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. So this main male may be going to jail because they took these keys. Maybe they got drunk and took somebody's keys, but this looks like male, so I'm sticking to my original instinct because it says follow your instincts. My original instinct is that these keys came in the mail, perhaps, right? It is about a house and somebody courting somebody for their home. So yeah, because you're becoming the privileged lady. That's why. Because of what's being taken to court because of court over the sudden wealth. Need I go on? This great fortune, sudden wealth. It's this fake person has to return it. Yeah, the house. They were in the house. Need I say more? Need I say more? This reading is just about like good to go. Let's just do some tarot, just to be evensy Stevensy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Seriously, it means a lot to me watching the channel. Welcome new subscribers, returning subscribers. Everybody's welcome here. My ride or dies, I love you. Patreon. Yesterday I got first I had a very long day. I think in one of the videos. So I did them, but I ran out of steam when it came to uploading them. So there's one I think that's up and one is on the way. And I will be doing another one for you guys today too over on Patreon. For the hobos. The hobos and the gypsies who love them reading. Okay? What is this about this poverty, Divine? Can you give me any more information about January with the poverty? I think I read this pretty well. I really don't want to muddy it up. But Five of Swords. Somebody wanted to win at all costs. They wanted to win. So they wanted to put you in poverty by January. Coffin. What happened here? Coffin. Ten of Swords. So they betrayed you. Something they had to return to. Three of Cups. Claims adjuster. Yeah. Something, some loss here. Somebody lost. And of course something increased for somebody else over somebody, what's the word, celebrated over somebody's loss because something increased for them. Despair. Six of Pentacles. Some federal offense. Somebody here is in despair over money given to a grandmother, or a grandmother maybe giving somebody money or land or something tangible was given to someone. Three of Pentacles. So a group of people that were concerned, or somebody is concerned about collaborating with a group of people because this may backfire. Maybe they had a thought. I don't know. What's this courtship? King of Wands came into court. Time is on your side. Somebody was trying to set you up. This King of Wands came in a courting, and they had some kind of STD or bail, something about bail bond. Bad health bailed them out, maybe, with their health or something here. What way to bail them out? I don't know. This is the Hierophant. Bad health. Because they were married, maybe. They were married. Lovers. Two of Cups, yeah. But they were maybe having they were in love with a witch or doing something, some kind of sex magic, because we have lovers and then we have the Two of Cups. What, when, where, how, the common denominator. Somebody that they were in a contract with, so that would be the marriage, is a high priestess. They do sex rituals, I think, here with the Ace of Wands. All right, but anyway, moving right along. What's this message? Message. The Hangman. Somebody's getting the message that they're going to hang for taking this mail from this claims adjuster who sent the. All right, so because they lied, they were two-faced. They lied, and what else did they do here? They did some crap for free. They lied. They lied. So they're in jail now for lying or stealing something here. The Six of Pentacles. They're stealing something from a grandmother or from somebody's, or grandmother maybe taking money, stealing. I don't know. Somebody's lying about giving money to a grandmother as well, or getting money from a grandmother. Yeah, they lied because they stole. They thought this would never end. Now they're trying to guard it. And it might be there might be money over in overseas. And this also looks like, see the red sails? This might even be in the Orient or Asia somewhere. Amnesty, a community. This could be a bunch of stockbrokers, a brokerage. I didn't make that card up. Three of Swords, a community interfered with something. Some amnesty, some forgiveness, something here happening. They did the coup de grace. Could be a couple here who did this too against one person. Yeah, because look, there's a couple against one person, and they're stabbed. And yeah, community people did this against this person. They want amnesty for doing this. Whatever they're doing, magic. It's this couple. They manipulated the courts, and but you were too intelligent. They wanted some assets frozen or something frozen for you because of some federal crime. That didn't work. What the heck are they talking about? Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's in jail doing stuff at night. Still doing it. Making little dolls out of what? I don't know, out of soap and shit. Are you kidding me? I guess you're not kidding me, Divine. What's this? Judgment. They still won't give it up, even after going to jail. Unexpected income. SOS. The truth about this unexpected income. Message of concern. 10 of Wands. I'm looking for something here. What did I just show you guys? What did I just show you guys? Yeah, look what happened. Once that thief came in with the money, see, it all burnt up. A lot of ships, a lot of fire. Fire burnt up everything. Suicide magic. Somebody here was overwhelmed. They couldn't do something anymore and they committed suicide. You may get this letter. A letter. Queen of Wands is concerned about felony charges. About felony charges for interfering with some kind of agreement. Doing witchcraft. What's this journey? You are loved. King of Wands and Queen of Wands somehow involved here. Four of Pentacles, a journey. Follow your instincts. Somebody's coming in with the, ooh, baby. They're coming in with it because they want to hold on to their Four of Pentacles. They're stingy. They have this and they want to keep it because they lied and took it before. Or they lied and said that they already gave you gave it to you. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Let me get some coffee. They want to say they gave it to you. Clandestine, this could be somebody who is expecting something from an accountant in secret. Yeah. This magic to work. Could be death magic. 5 of Cups. Uh, yeah, no. This accountant may be regretting that they did something here too with money for these people or this group. Because this was a group effort. We have the 3 of Pentacles more than once. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. We have more people doing more stuff here. All sharing one brain. Pinky and the brains. Okay, main male. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Failed 6 of Swords. They got to move on. They can't take your house. They're going to have to move on. This main male. They're not going to be able to steal it. Because here you are again. So you're still walking down the stairs. In the book, this is so fun, and they're shocked that you're like, all of a sudden, look, it's like they could hide you and say you weren't around or whatever. And then, and people are looking for you, and then all of a sudden you appear walking down. Just imagine you just coming down after an ascension, and all these people looking up and going, what? The tower. Poseidon maybe had you down into your feelings, like straightening out your emotions and getting your water worked out. Poseidon is Neptune, depending on how Roman or Greek mythology. But down there in the deep, you were in the deep, Persephone, and then here you come. Ah, it's really interesting, but that has been the reading. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really hope to see you again. Please hit the bell icon so that you know the next time that I am in town, and it is good energy. Thank you all so very much. Please check out Patreon if you have a hankering, and products down underneath the description box. We have mugs for your mug, and like if somebody's what was I gonna say? Somebody's achieving something, the sky is the limit is a great mug to give, right? I think so. Anyway, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Peace.